guys, it's Ben Orshak with Key Impressions, and I'm with my friend Kayti Robbins. She's got a new business that she is opening up, and so I want to take some time and showcase it. I think it's going to be really interesting. You want to know all about it. So what's the name of your business, and what is it?
So it is called House to Home, and it is consignment based for home items. We do things from furniture to home decor. We even go into kind of like linens, things like that. Just your broad spectrum of home items. So I'm really excited.
Okay, so consignment. What does that mean?
So you would bring me your items, and then I think the little bit of a difference that I have from normal consignment is that I want to really display the items. I want to really put the effort into like the aesthetic part of it. So you'd bring me them, I would display them, I would have an event, and I would have a portion of the profits, and then you would get the majority of it, but we would split the profits at a certain percentage. So
okay, so basically, so I put it, I guess, in my terms, right? Instead of me having a kitchen table or something like that, instead of having a garage sale or something like that, I'm going to say, hey, you know what, this is pretty good, but I don't want to go through the hassle of doing all this kind of stuff. Let me bring it to you.
Yeah, exactly. And I would do all the like legwork for you. Yeah, I have events, we're event based, and I will do all the legwork. I'll price it. Like I said, I'll display it, and I'll do all that kind of heavy lifting for you. And it's really great to kind of avoid, like you said, a yard sale, or to avoid Facebook Market or even garage sale. Those kind of things can get really, at least in my experience, they can get really kind of a pain in the butt. And I thought this was a great medium for people who wanted to kind of clean up clutter, or even like me, wanted to redecorate their home. And this kind of gives you a good outlet to kind of empty that and, make some cash in the long run.
So have you had somebody come and bring you an item and say, hey, do you think, you could get $100 for it? And you're looking at it and you're like, we can actually get like 300.
Yeah, I've had it both ways happen.
Okay.
I actually just had a girl who wants to be a vendor with me, and she actually messaged me just that. She was like, I think that you can get more money for these items in your event than I could maybe in just like a yard sale. And so she sent me pictures of those things, and I was like, yeah, 100%. When you go to a yard sale, you're looking to spend $3 and $4 and $5, even if it's quality items. I think that's the beauty sometimes of a yard sale. So I never want to take that away, but I think that as somebody who sells her items a lot back and forth and purchases new items, likes to redecorate, I want to get the value back out of my items. Especially if I just bought them 6-7 months ago, I want to kind of get that value it's still holding. So I thought this was a really great way to do that. You can still get that value back out, but it's still really holding in this kind of an atmosphere of an event-based consignment business.
So I may be a little bit ignorant, but is there a lot of this stuff in Pensacola? Like, how did you come up with the idea?
No, there's not. That's actually where it kind of came from. Was I definitely love to redecorate. I am very big into aesthetic. I'm very big into atmosphere. And one day I decided I was going to redecorate the house. And so we did a little bit more than that. We also got rid of some clothes and kind of decluttered on top of all that. And I had taken the clothes to a consignment store in town. I had taken the toys to a consignment store in town.
Like Mary Kondo? Isn't she the one that declutter, get rid of stuff?
Yeah, kind of that way. Yes, that's right. Sorry. Yes.
Right.
So we went that way. And like I said, there's things for kids' items in town. There's a place for clothes, kids' clothes, adult clothes in town. And then I just at the end of the day, I stood there and I had 2 huge boxes full of home items, like decor. I had some furniture. Like I said, I had some linens, things like that. And I went to my husband and I was like, why isn't there a consignment store for these items in town? And he was like, are you sure there's not? And I told him if there was, I would 100% know.
I Googled.
Yeah, I would know. Trust me, I would know. I love consignment. And I kind of looked at him and I said, I could do this. I told him, I could do this. And he said, I guess we could. And that day it kind of just kept rolling and rolling. And I told him we could go event-based and we could kind of start slow and build up. And we both just got really excited. He got excited with me and we realized there's nothing like this in town. It's really unique. And I think there's some also, on top of it being probably one of the only things in Pensacola like this, we have some unique aspects to us. Being event-based,
Right.
very unique. We also like to work alongside local vendors, like local artists and things like that, who kind of complement our consignment items. We never want to out-trump them, but I definitely want to bring in local artists. So, I don't think there's anything like this in Pensacola for sure.
Okay. I don't mean to put you on the spot, but you want to bring in like other artists. What kind of vendors are you looking for?
Yeah. So currently, I have 4 ladies that I am talking to who are considering being a part of the event. One lady, she makes macrame, like plant holders, macrame wall hangings, things like that. Just beautiful work. I have another lady who sews, and she's going to make some like throw pillows and different things like that. I have another lady who does concrete items. So she makes like these adorable little salt and pepper shakers. She makes, plant holders, things like that. So, we want to stick to the home item category basis. We want to stick to that. We don't, like I said, we don't want to overthrow the consignment and kind of get rid of that. That's the basis of it.
Right.
That's my heart for it. But I love to pull in other local artists. I love to pull in local business and support other people because, that's how you grow. It's I scratch your back, you scratch my back.
Right.
And these ladies are all wonderful. And I would just love to have them be a part of this adventure with me. So that's kind of, where we're going with this. Like wanting local business within this, but still really focusing on the consignment. So
What I don't think I asked you, and if you said it, I already forgot.
it's okay. It's okay.
What's the name of your business?
It's okay. Yeah, it's called House to Home.
House to Home.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
How long have you been doing it for?
I came up with the idea in.
Sorry, Kevin. She came up with the idea.
I did.
Kevin's the husband, just so you know.
Yeah, he's my husband, but he does a lot of footwork, so he's amazing. So it is definitely our baby. But I want to say I've been working on this for about 4 months now. I think it's about 4 months we've been working on it, and this event in September is our very, very first event. And so it seems like it's going to have a real good turnout. It seems like it's going to be really, really awesome. But yeah, I think it's been about 4 months leading up to, which has been 4 months of a lot of work.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh man, so you said it's in September. September what?
September 7th,
Okay.
which is a Saturday. It is from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. and it's going to be right here in my beautiful home. Which we have an Instagram and we have a Facebook that you can go check it out. It's got all the information there. But yeah, it's going to be September 7th.
Awesome. I'm going to put the address and the links to her social media, in the description here. If you're watching on YouTube or Instagram, whatever, you'll be able to link to it and get updates, follow, give it a like, that good stuff. So is this the first business that you've started?
It is. Yes,
Okay.
it is. It's funny. I think people have like dreams for a specific kind of business. I've always dreamed of owning a business, which seems kind of backwards. So as soon as I got this idea and this concept in my heart, it really just felt like a click of like, that's what it kind of is. Like, that's where I think my dream has always been. But yeah, this is the first business I've really started and really put kind of like, to the ground to start working. I've had a lot of dreams, but this one really seemed like viable. And so far it's pretty viable.
What do you think was what made this one click? If you can.
I think the biggest thing, if I'm being honest, was the need for it. I think that's a big thing when it comes to opening a business, starting a company, any of that is like the need for it. I think that you can have the same idea as somebody else and maybe do it better. Yes, but I think you're going to have a long road ahead of you. But if the need is there, people are going to draw towards it. And that's exactly what's happening. I'll say it to so many women just, through my mom's business, or just even talking to people. We passed out flyers yesterday and just talking to people about it. My friends at church, my friends, wherever. And when I kind of say like what it is, their automatic reaction is just like, oh my gosh, I can't wait for that. Oh my gosh, I've been looking for something like that, And that's what really made it click for me was, for me, even personally, I needed and wanted that in my life. And so I was like, if I want this, I know there's other women, other men out there who want this kind of same thing. And that's where I was just like, this is possible because it is needed.
Before, I think before she started, who knows, maybe she had the genesis of this idea before, but she and Kevin went to Mobile and they did a whole like Insta story on it and stuff like that. She's a picker.
Yes.
She finds some real gems. She knows, where to get them, and my guess is that her intuition or whatever you want to call it, her savvy says, you know what, I can buy it for this price, do a little tweaking,
Yes.
and I can sell it for this. So, by all means, you come to the event,
Yes.
take a look at it. September
7th.
7th.
8 a.m. to 2 p.m. and we will have free coffee.
Well,
Yes,
free
and
coffee.
we will have a little play place for your kiddos because
very
I'm a
nice.
mama of 2 and I understand shopping with babies, and if you've got somewhere to distract them, mama can have a lot more fun. So we will have a little tiny play place with some coloring pages and some toys that they can play with, and kind of be a little distracted while you pay attention to all the beautiful items that we will have from all our different vendors.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Man, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
This has been a real pleasure. Again, I'm going to put the social media links in the description. So please, go to it, like it, share it. If you have a piece, get a hold of her.
Yes.
I'm assuming your contact info for all that stuff is right
you can
there.
just send me Facebook messages or DM me through Instagram. Yep.
All right, well, that's awesome. Hey, guys, I hope that this has brought you some value. I'm excited for this opportunity here. It sounds like it's going to be something real special, and I will get footage from the opening event as a follow-up. So hope you all stick around for that.